What's up,
So,
Blackberry?
so
What's good, bro?
why does Ayane have a hairstyle where she has her short hair and pigtails?
I don't know. So, Blackberry, I want to talk to you because you're a very notable player, very respectable player. Blackbeard, how do you feel about the current state of Dead or Alive? You just got second place at April Annihilation. You had a very good performance there. I got my ass beat. How do you feel about the current state of Dead or Alive? Like, how do you feel where do you feel like we currently are?
In terms of what? Like, in general? Or, like, as a community? Or what?
Yeah, everything. Don't you do it. Oh, my God.
How do I feel about the current state of Dead or Alive? So, there's a lot of people, actually, that are playing the game, which is good. Well, in terms of, like, new players, or, like, players from other communities. So, that's good. Like, April Annihilation, there was a lot of, like, anime players playing. So that was cool to see. And then there was a lot of other people, like, I don't know if they were anime too, but there's a lot of people that I've never seen play DOA5 before. So, yeah, that's good. You know, it wasn't the same, like, I look at that as like April Annihilation had like, you know, had like maybe 50 at the most for entrance. But the bigger picture is that we used to get numbers like that in 5, but like that number was filled with new people. So, you know, when we get like our other players come in combination with those players, like it should inflate our numbers overall. You know what I mean? So that's good. Now, I do think that we should be in a better spot than we are, and I think that's due to the, you know, Team Ninja fucking the release up heavily. No offense to them. But, yeah, that's what I think. Now, I think also that we're gonna, the real testament to how far our community's come is going to be CEO, because I feel like everyone's going to go to that.
Right, definitely.
It's a world tour event, and it's just a big major in general.
Right. So how do you feel compared to launch? Where do you feel we are right now? Like, compared to, like, you know, everybody streaming the game. Obviously, streaming has definitely slowed down a little bit with the game. How do you feel? Like, do you feel like we're going to continue to decline, or?
I don't think it can get any worse, to be honest. Like, because the numbers that we're getting now in terms of viewers is like DOA5.
Right.
Yes.
Definitely.
So it's it's probably like it's not the same people watching, but it's like, you know, people that like got interested from the game and they're still watching. But I think we can only grow. Hopefully, there's something that makes people want to start watching the game again, and also that just comes with more people streaming the game, because there's certain times where I'm not streaming, you're not streaming, or a notable player is not streaming, where it's just like people that want to watch people that are good at the game play, they don't have any options.
Right.
Nah, Alexander, there was definitely 70 plus viewers in DOA5. When I used to stream DOA5 back in Ultimate, I used to get like 80 on average.
Yeah, I mean, so in DOA5 last round, first to 5 Fridays towards the end, obviously it was towards the end of DOA's lifespan, we were getting like 100 viewers a stream. Okay.
Yeah. Oh my god, this man's jabbing you to death.
Hey, I'm like hitting him and it's not coming out. I'm not gonna use my meter, I'm gonna let him kill me. Right there. So how do you feel like, what do you feel like we need to do right now as content creators, competitors? What do you feel like we need to do to grow at this point?
Just keep streaming consistently, that's the only thing you can do. That's how I feel anyway. You know?
Like, well, how do you feel about traveling to events and things like that? Like, how do you feel like, we need to continue to travel to events and...
Oh yeah, of course. And you know, just use all the social media platforms. You know, use Twitter, you know, Facebook, Twitch, anything to get more exposure to the game. You know,
Right.
every tournament stream is more brings more eyes to the game because obviously it's being streamed on a major channel, and more people see the game, and there's always people say, "Oh yeah, this game was cool," and I check it out. So, you know, just people streaming the game. You know, like when there are certain, like, let's say like this weekend, for instance, we are both at April Annihilation, and like the only person that was streaming the game really was Memphis Legends, and then Lopito. But then Lopito doesn't really count because he just trashes the game the entire time.
Yeah, and that's another thing I do want to talk about. Like, don't get me wrong, man. I mean, you know, people have their opinion about the game, like longtime vets. To be honest with you, most vets that I've heard play this game like this game. Escaping Jail came back, you know, FF Tour. All these people that are coming back, like, they like the game. They think the game is good. And then you just have those select few who are just bashing the game. And, you know, and it's a shame because they have eyes on them. Like, they have people from the community and new people coming into the community watching them. And you just go to their stream and they're just shit-talking the game. But they're fucking playing the game. You know what I mean? Like, if the game is so bad and you want to trash it so bad, why the fuck are you on it? That's my problem. Like, you're making us look like shit for no reason. You know what I mean? And I honestly cannot stand that shit, man. So,
Yeah. And Lopito, he wasn't doing that at first. You know, he just
okay, I definitely gotta stop letting him do that to me.
Slip back to his old ways, unfortunately.
He's gonna stop holding right there.
But yeah, just you know, even if you're a player that doesn't like the game, you know, they don't think no game is perfect. They don't think the game is, you know, DOA5 or as perfect as DOA5 or whatever. You know, you don't have to say it publicly. You can say it, you know, to your friends or, you know, just personal people that you're cool with or whatever. But don't bash it on stream.
Right.
You know. I think, you know, Street Fighter V for the first year, like, none of the top players liked that game, but then, like, you know, they didn't say that the game sucked. Because, you know, it's just shooting yourself in the foot. It's dumb. It doesn't make any sense. Now, personally, I like the game. I just think that it needs a few adjustments.
Oh, you did that? Wow. Yeah, sorry guys, I'm not talking too much. I'm trying to play him. But, again, you know, we're at the current state now, guys, where we need to continue to grind. I mean, let's be realistic here. Like, I'm a very realistic person. Blackberry is very realistic. When it comes to DOA, we're always going to be looked at as the other guy. We're never going to be accepted as the main game. Like, let's be real here. Like, when you think about fighting games, like, you think about Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter and Tekken, DOA is kind of just that game that some people like and some people don't, and that's just what it is. And that's because, like, DOA permanently has a name for itself in the FGC, no matter what's going to happen. No matter what happens. Even in the casual gaming community, you know what I mean? And it's our job right now to make sure that we, at least as players that love the game, oh, come on. At least as players that love the game, we continue to love the game. We don't stop doing it or fucking do it less, you know what I'm saying? We have to make sure that we continue to do that. Because, I mean, let's be real here. The people that love DOA are the people that have always loved it. You know what I mean? So nothing has changed, you know what I mean? Like, I look around and I see the same people that I saw in DOA 5. I see the same people that I saw in DOA 5, with an exception of a few more, you know what I mean? But I mean, realistically, I'm seeing the same people that I saw in DOA 5, and that was to be expected. You know, it was to be expected when the game came out. We all knew that the hype wasn't going to last forever. But regardless of that, I mean, that doesn't mean that it's over. We can still continue to try to keep something growing here.
Mm-hmm. That is a good point, Malshway. See, it was just a bad release, but yeah, like you said, we need to keep playing, you know. Because there was so many people playing the game, and you know, like they wanted to play lobbies, and they could not play lobbies. We got lobbies now, but it's like whatever.
Right, exactly. And I will be honest, guys, the fact that lobbies were not out when the game came out definitely affected us. I mean, most of the people that were getting into the game, they wanted to play with their friends and figure the game out, stuff like that. With no lobbies being in the game, it definitely affected us 100%. We gotta be realistic about it. It's not like we can't sit here and act like it didn't matter. It fucking mattered. It was a big drastic thing that definitely fucked up the game's launch. But you know, the way I look at it is we are where we are, and we just have to continue to push, man. I'm always going to play this game. Blackberry's always going to play this game. Obviously, people are going to go off and play other games like Mortal Kombat and stuff like that on the side and maybe as a main game. But, you know, again, my philosophy on it is if you love DOA, you're always going to love it. Nothing's going to change. And if you're shit-talking the game, then that means that, you know, for whatever reason, you have your own grudge against it. Or maybe even you may be even a current player that's shit-talking the game, you know?
All right. Yeah.
That's safe now. But again, you know, like guys, we need to continue making these tech videos. We need to continue to stream. Like I know you guys might think that like, oh, my stream doesn't get any viewers. I'm telling you guys right now, do not let that stop you from streaming, bro. Like the whole point is to start. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to start somewhere. Like, you guys think that me and Blackberry didn't start somewhere? We all started somewhere, bro. Like, I literally started streaming DOA in 2014. The beginning of 2014. And, like, some people are like, oh, I don't get any viewers. Like, but, bro, you have to get it. Like, you have to go out there and get it. Like, that's just what it is. That's everything in life, man. Like, nothing's gonna come to you overnight. Now, with the exception of some people like Quiggle and Caliber Blades, who are obviously top players in the community, and you know they can stream and just get viewers automatically. But you know, if you want to get your name up, if you want to get your name out there and stuff like that, and you know, you just gotta start. Period. You know, make a YouTube channel, upload stuff, put yourself out there. You know, I hate to say it, and I know it gets a little annoying to hear it, but brand yourself. Like why do people want to watch you? Do you have a cool personality? Do you think you're funny? Are you good at the game? Are you one of those people that don't want to talk on the mic, but you know you're that good that you don't have to talk on the mic? Like, you have to brand yourself as something. You got to do something. No one's gonna. Let's be realistic here. No one's gonna turn your stream on if you don't have a webcam and a mic on, and you're just in training mode, fucking doing combos. Like, no one wants to see that shit. Like, let's be honest here. If you look at Tekken, you know most of their players have personalities. They have their webcams on. You got to interact with your viewers, man. Like, that's what it's about. Like, look at me, I suck at this fucking game. But you guys watch me because I like to think that I'm kind of funny sometimes, and, you know, I'm interesting to watch, and I bring something to the table, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man. This guy stream.
Like, I'm telling you guys, the streaming shit is important, I'm telling you. Like, look at any game on Twitch. Like, they have a streaming player, like, a streaming base. Like, you have to stream. Like, honestly, you have to. That's just what it is.
You definitely gotta stream. Like,
it's important. Think about it, guys.
For me personally, when I'm... like, I go through phases on Twitch, and it's all about what I'm playing. So, like, right now, the only games on Twitch I really watch or ever want to watch is either Dead by Daylight or DOA. And I don't even want to really watch Dead by Daylight that much, so it's mostly DOA. But then when I go to watch DOA, if someone like Hoodless or me, well, I can't watch myself, or Emery or someone isn't streaming, I have nothing to watch. Like, I can't watch, like, I don't watch, like, watching TV, I watch Twitch. So you guys, like, gotta stream. Literally, I'll watch anybody. Like, if they're, like, you know, at least trying.
Right. And again, You know, like for example, Maul Fury, you put yourself out there, you come into people's streams, you know, you sub to people, you show support. If I see you streaming, bro, I'm gonna come in your stream and follow you and watch your stream. Just because you put yourself out there. Like, you gotta put yourself out there, man. That's how it is with any game, honestly, guys. That's how it is with any game. Like, for example, when a new game comes out, where do you guys go to watch it? YouTube or Twitch, right? Exactly. You're gonna go to YouTube or Twitch to watch it. So the same thing matters with DOA. Like, when people hear about DOA, they're gonna be like, let's see who's streaming this game. If no one's streaming it, they're gonna be like, oh, this game's fucking dead. No one's gonna watch that shit. You know what I mean? No one's gonna sit there and fucking play the game if the game looks dead.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm telling you guys, a game being dead is honestly a state of mind. Like, I'm serious. Like let that shit sink in for a second. If you go to look at DOA, oh, I reacted to that. If you go to look at DOA, and there's 1,000 people streaming it with one viewer, that's 1,000 viewers. But if there's one person streaming it with 76 viewers, that's only 76. What does that mean? If there's 1,000 people streaming with one viewer, that's gonna pop up as 1,000 viewers on the game. You know? Think about that.
Yeah.
So at this point, guys, again, it's all in our hands, man. We just got to make sure we just continue to run with it. We got the DOA6 World Tour coming up. You know what I mean? Lots of events, lots of money involved in the game. We have a lot. We do, and I don't want to make it seem like no one streams the game. We do have people that stream the game. Hoodless, Rikuto, Blackberry, you know, Aqua Twister. Like, people stream the game. Oh, this is gonna hurt him so bad.
These people are on the game every day to be streaming it. Like Drowning Man should be streaming.
Right, yeah, exactly. And if you guys are playing this game every day, for example, let's just say like somebody like Drowning Man, perfect example. Maybe he just doesn't want to stream, but
almost 3,000 matches on the game already.
Like, for example, Drowning Man. We all know who Drowning Man is because we see him in everybody's stream. Because if we see him in everybody's stream, when people see his name, oh, that's that Gene Lee player I seen in Blackberry's stream, or oh, like that's this person I seen in this person's stream. You know what I mean? Like, you can market yourself just based off of that too. Like Mona, for example. Mona is the #1 person on the DOA leaderboard, and he streams sometimes. Mona needs to stream all the time. All the time. People like that play the game every single day, all day, like, you guys need to stream.
Yeah, for sure. Achille needs to stream.
Yeah, Killy turns his stream on every fucking once a month. Like, oh baby, it's time to bink out the scene once. Like, bro, stream every day. Like,
nah, but he should stream because he'll have his own fans. You know? I'm sure a lot of people like watching Mona's Christie. They can only watch it if he pops up on somebody's stream, which he usually does pop up on someone's stream. But they want to see him play all the time, then he needs to stream. And I'm going to tell him that too. Stream.
so, you know, and again, guys, streaming goes hand in hand with YouTube. Let's be real here. No DOA player is ever going to have a huge YouTube channel. It's never going to happen. But, like, that's another thing. It goes hand in hand. YouTube goes hand in hand with Twitch. Like, you gotta grind it, man. You gotta grind it out. And people with ambition like that, people with the drive to want to make videos and the drive to want to stream, like, those are the people that keep communities alive. Like, think about it. Like, as far as content goes in communities, right? So you have your competitors. Like, for example, you guys know Tekken, right? Speedkicks is one of the best US Tekken players, right? He just made his YouTube channel this year. It took him that long to make a YouTube channel, and now it blew up. It took him that long to make a channel. Literally, he's been playing this game for how long, and he just made a channel, bro. Like, he's a fucking top player. He just made a channel. JDCR just made a YouTube channel. He's one of the best fucking Korean Tekken players. He just made a channel for the first time.
Yeah.
I'm positive.
Fate of the False.
Yeah, JDCR started streaming as well. Like, that's what I'm talking about. Like I'm telling you guys, like, think about it. Without these content creators, who are you going to watch on Twitch? Without the King J's, without the main man Swees, without those people, who's going to make videos and make content if they're not doing it? And more people doing it is just getting more eyes on the game. I'm trying to tell you guys, man. It's just important.
Super important, man. Super, super important.
So again, guys, you know, we to keep it alive, man, we got to put the work in. No one's gonna do it for us. This game is not just gonna grow just because it's DOA. We have to grind. We have to put the work in. That's just what it is, man. And I hope that this shit reaches people, and I hope they understand like where I'm coming from. Like, it's important, man. Like, when you're done watching, let's just say, alright, April Annihilation, right? After April Annihilation, there was literally no one streaming the game. I checked. All that hype from the tournament died because no one was streaming the game.
Right.
Now, if, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm talking about.
You're looking for someone to walk in the room when was playing. It's
like, after we got done playing, dude, no one was streaming the game, and that's a problem. So I hope you guys take this information, and I hope I hope it clicks in you guys' head. But that's gonna do it for this YouTube video, guys. Leave your thoughts and stuff like that in the comment section. Make sure you guys follow Blackberry. He streams Blackburry TV, and add him on PSN and all that good stuff. And he needs to start using his YouTube page more. He didn't even upload his tier list yet, which he's slacking on. So again, guys, we just got to put the work in, man. That's just what it is.